When I'm dead, just throw me in the trash. Coffins are too expensive. I don't need to be buried in the ground. That's just a waste of space. If I had to be cremated, if something had to be done with me, I'd say cremate me. But I would really rather just be thrown in the trash.
Density in the area is climbing rapidly. Heavy timefall is imminent. Get back here, now.
Sam, burn the other cargo while you're there.
What's this?
BB-28. It's the unit Igor was assigned. It was hooked up to you when we found you in the crater.
But why is it here?
Because it's flagged for disposal. Central Knot's gone, and our headquarters along with it. Because that thing didn't do its job. It's all in Igor's logs.
But it's still alive.
It can't be repaired, and it can't survive outside the pod. Pity it if you want, but the decision has been made. It has to go. The director approved the order.
Is still increasing.
My status is fucked. There's tons of them.
Must be from the bodies we couldn't get up to the incinerator in time. Comes with the territory, I'm afraid.
Can you sit out the rain?
No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
Sorry, Captain.
Start, you shit. Maybe you are defective. That's it. Do your thing.
So this is the first BT encounter. These are pretty cool. I like these sections of the game. I like when they're scripted. I don't really like when you're just kind of traversing the map, and they're just kind of, you just kind of come across them. They're really annoying. What you really want to do is stay crouched, and you don't want to make any noise. So pressing the R1 button and holding it down will allow you to hold your breath, which we've seen them do in cutscenes. So yeah, we really just want to avoid them. It's not completely like game over if... oh shit. It's not completely game over if we run into one. There's still a chance we can get by them and escape. You have to die in order for it to, like, be a bad thing. Hold on. Oh, shit, fuck. I'm too close to a bunch of them. If you run out of air, he'll do, like, a which makes way too much noise. These, like most things in the game, get much better, and I think the encounters become a lot more fun the longer into the game you get. Because you get a lot of items and a lot of very useful things to help you clear the BT areas much quicker. Or just avoid them altogether. Usually timefall is a good indication that there are BTs about to, be in the area. And these are, I guess you could call them, like, stealth sections. They're the closest to, like, Metal Gear that this game really gets. And I almost feel like Kojima felt like he had to put something like this in here, or people would, like, be mad at him or something. I don't know. There are a lot of things. I'll get into it again when we get into, like, the main, like, normal gameplay. But I feel like you can tell he worked on this game, like, directly after Phantom Pain. There are a lot of Phantom Pain fingerprints, like, all over this game. So, like, character animations, the way that Sam, like, runs, to, like, some gameplay elements, the HUD, even, the way that you switch between weapons. Almost all of it feels like Phantom Pain, and that's, again, someone who loves Phantom Pain. I'm glad that they are so similar. This was probably the worst possible direction for me to go. I'm gonna, like, start falling down this hill. I think we're mainly out of danger, so you don't really need to hold your breath anymore. Whoa. The Odra deck is really the thing. The more intensely it blinks, that's when you really know. And there you go, we're out of the BT area. Yay! Any gear that you have will be ruined eventually through the timefall, so that's something that you want to avoid, is, staying out in the timefall for as much as possible. Eventually, again, you can kind of wait out the timefall with some more items throughout the game. I've tried in the game, like, finding caves and, like, areas where the rain can't really find you. Oh, I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna eat shit. And, trying to wait out the timefall that way, it's not really very possible to do that. You can, but the timefall doesn't really, like, organically stop. It's pretty scripted when the timefall goes away. So yeah, now we're getting introduced to kind of some more of the gameplay mechanics. The BTs is going to be like a constant thing throughout the game. Wow, they just shoot their load very, very early on with all the low roar. Which, again, I don't mind. I don't mind in terms of... I don't want to put the sunglasses on. I wanted to drink... wait. I'm pressing the complete wrong button. Which I don't mind for the game, but for the videos it might screw me over. And now you can see how much faster we're going, that we don't have a dead body on us. Hopefully I can make this jump. No, definitely not. The BB is something that we're going to have to take care of now for the rest of the game. You can see he just kind of was crying there. The BBs really don't like water. So if you're like up to your neck in water in this game, the BB is really not going to like that. If you submerge the BB, that's no good. And the lower the BB's like health is, the less things you're gonna be able to do in the game. Like, you're not gonna be able to sense the BTs. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff that you really gotta pay attention to in this game. I love that. That's such a little detail. I feel like that's a real Kojima detail. That if you fuck up a jump, he looks like he hurts his leg, and he kind of limps for like a few seconds. I quite like that. This game has a lot going on in it, and I understand why people didn't like it, but it took me like a couple hours to really get into it. But I think even from this part, which I will admit isn't the greatest part of the game, there's a lot to like here, and there's a lot of cool stuff. Like, just the location. This is such a cool looking map.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Proceed to distribution center.
Sam, come back to the distribution center. Check the location on your compass.
Also, sometimes when you do like a cool jump, the BB will like it. Let's see if I can do that here. Nope, they're gonna just put me right into a cutscene.
It's a miracle either of you made it back. When someone with dooms hooks up to a BB, your feelings and memories cause feedback, like with the speaker. It amplifies fears and stress, and runs the risk of taking you to a place from which you will not return. I'm sorry, but this BB has been pushed beyond its limits. Disposal is the only option.
Sam, get cleaned up and come to the president's office. We need to talk.
Sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out. There's no pretending.
Well, there you go. Die Hardman is a character that, like, if you're going for 100%, I don't think you really ever need to worry about getting his connection level all the way up. But other people, yes. Like him, Deadman, I think those are the only two where you don't really need to worry about their connection level.
Sam, I thought I told you dooms and BBs were a dangerous combination. Huh, perhaps a shower is in order. You're still covered in chiralium. Don't want the president to see you like that.
The hell you talking about? She's dead.
You're upset. Is this about BB-28?
Go fuck yourself. I'm not your errand boy.
Well, in any event, it seems it owes you its life.
No, we owe the kid our lives. You too.
As you say, I shall look after it.
Give my regards to the president.
This orange jumpsuit that he's in is really freaking me out. Because he's usually in a blue one. This color does not look good. I wish you could change it. You can after the game is over, but I think by that time it's a little too late. I would like to be able to just change the color whenever I want. Well, we got like maybe 10 minutes of gameplay.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you.
Thank God my canteen has been refilled. Gotta get that Monster Energy drink. Will they pair with, like, anyone? Because I feel like Monster is in a lot of just strange games.
Sam, this is Di Hartman. There's a private room set aside for your use. Bridges perk. Take a moment to clean up, wash all that chiralium off, then come to the president's office.
So, this is your private room. There's a bunch of these throughout the game. One of my favorite things is if you zoom in on his dick, you'll get some funny little things where first he covers it, but the more you linger on it, the kind of more angry he gets. So he's flipping me off there. And I've seen a lot of people say that this is kind of like this Kojima's a sexist because of this. Because, you know, you can ogle Quiet in Metal Gear Solid 5, and she doesn't really ever react to it. But that's okay. They're completely different characters. And speaking of Quiet, my friends and I, we've been doing movie nights throughout the quarantine, and we've been taking turns in order of how old we are in choosing the movies. And on one of my nights, I ordered a cameo from Stephanie Houston and got her to announce my movie. And I had her say that I'm the best, as seen in this clip here.
Mike is the best.
And I think I'm going to use that quite a bit during this this bit of gameplay. I also have another one from David Hayter, where he announced my pick, which was the Garfield movie. And I asked him to come up with some, like, fake Garfield facts, and he did not disappoint.
Did you know that Garfield invented the rotary engine? Did you know that lasagna is actually not very good for cats? And finally, that Garfield was our 47th president.
So that's pretty great. I really wanted to end it with John DiMaggio because of, I like Marcus. Marcus is one of my favorites, and Marcus is kind of a staple on this channel, especially with all the dad jokes that I've made throughout the years. I wanted to end it with him just calling each of us dads, but he's way too expensive on Cameo, and that is very unfortunate. And no, there is no real reason for me to have Sam drink every single one of these Monster Energy drinks. I think 3 is the maximum where you actually get a benefit from it. Drinking all of them is basically useless, and he probably has diabetes now. He either has diabetes or kidney stones. One of the two. There's some pretty cool stuff that you can do in here. They want me to take a shower, so I guess I should do that. But first, I can't save for some reason. All right, let's do that. Actually, no. Let's use the sink. Because this is a very important gameplay mechanic that you can do. That's so dumb. Why? Why can you do it? That one's not as good. What is he doing? I feel like all of this was improv by Norman Reedus. A lot of stuff in this game, I think Kojima saw Norman Reedus doing, like, when they were taking breaks in filming, and then he was like, no, do that again now. That is too much detail. Why can't I see his uvula? But yeah, I feel like some of the stuff he did, and then Kojima was like, put that in the game. Also, this game just recently, I feel like within a month or so, added in a photo mode, which I really appreciate. Because I really feel like every single game nowadays needs to have a photo mode, especially one as good as this, because I really truly love how sad Sam looks. That's such a great face. Not as good as this one, though. Why is this in the game? So yeah, there's that. Let's take a shower. See, Kojima's not a sexist. He'll show Norman Reedus' ass. You know, it's more you see of Quiet.
Sam, can you hear me?
For fuck's sake. Is it anything private anymore?
Oh, no. Except for taking a shower and going to the toilet, that is. I take it you were getting yourself cleaned up. Good. Come to the president's office as soon as you're done. She's waiting for you.
I don't feel like I would want a toilet in my shower. Maybe in the same room, that's fine. But I do not want my toilet to come out of my shower.